1 year at the Birdbath, 2023 to 2024 summary. It's been way over a year since I first set up my Birdbath, and I have to say it's been quite an amazing experience, with all the warblers and other birds stopping by. So continue watching till the end of this video to learn the spectacular story of the first year at the Birdbath. November to December 2022. After days of trying to make a perfect DIY birdbath for the birds and failing, I was finally able to succeed. I had finally found the perfect location with shade, a sturdy branch to hang the bucket from, and a perfectly sized container to house the birdbath. In fact, a few days later, I posted this video on how to make it, which you can check out by clicking here. Within a week, my birdbath started getting lots of visitors, including purple finches, which instead of recording through a window, I began to record using a phone set up outside. And after a few adjustments to the camera angle, the birdbath story as it is today began. 2023, January. January was a fun month for the birdbath, and everything went well. Lots of common backyard birds started becoming regular visitors, coming in to drink and bathe. During this time, I also fixed up the birdbath, adding more pebbles and adjusting the placements of the stones to the birds' needs. I also did some landscaping around the birdbath, setting up preening branches and even planting a fern. My hard work paid off when a rare bird showed up. Well, at least rare for the time, a gray catbird, which to my amazement stayed all through winter. February. The beginning of February was a frigid one, with trees covered with ice and even snow. As a result, the birdbath wasn't always available, but when it was, backyard birds from all around would come in to drink and bathe. March. March was a pretty wet month, with it raining nearly every week. But despite this, robins, thrashers, cardinals, and a previously mentioned catbird would come occasionally to bathe, drink, or perhaps just to forage around the birdbath. April. April was unfortunately even rainier than March, and as migration continued on and no migrants showed up, it was a little frustrating. Because of this, I started planting moss, wild violets, and other native plants around the birdbath, which I continued to do throughout the year. After nearly a whole month of waiting, a migratory bird finally showed up at the birdbath, a Swayson thrush. But this bird was just a glimmer of what was to come in the upcoming months. May. First week of May is easily one of my favorite weeks of the entire year with the birdbath. Rose-breasted grosbeaks, indigo buntings, blue-winged warblers, and more visit the birdbath to drink and bathe. But after that, things quieted down as birds started getting settled in for summer. Summer. I'm putting all the months of summer to just one entry because of how quiet it was, as all the birds were busy raising chicks or just building nests. The only birds really visiting were the cardinals, who were already working on a second nest, and later into the summer, a few fledglings perhaps. Meanwhile, my moss and other plants were dying from the heat, no matter how much I watered them. September. September was just as bad as April had been in spring migration, just dry instead of wet. For whatever reason the birds didn't want to come, I don't know. But it was probably because they had found another water source that they preferred to the birdbath. So, as a result, it took nearly a month for a common yellowthroat to show up at the birdbath. October. The first week of October was surprisingly quiet. As the second week rolled around, the Nashville warbler unexpectedly showed up, and was followed by Tennessee warbler, and lots of kinglets, and even a few black-throated green warblers. And then, in the last week of October, just when I thought migration had ended, a summer tanager and a hummingbird showed up, ending a great fall. November. The long drought officially ended in November, as the rain started coming back and migration quieted down. The regular backyard birds provided nice activity, as they showed up in their biggest numbers yet, making bickering commonplace. I also started experimenting with putting the phone above to get a new angle of birds bathing and drinking. December. December was just like November, just with fewer kinglets and the return of goldfinches, bluebirds, and various other finches in greater numbers than the previous year. I continued experimenting with the above placement of the recording phones to get a different angle of the birds bathing and drinking. The only bird notable mentioning was this eastern phobie that visited the birdbath for the first time. 2024, January. And that's how the birdbath has been since then, until a few weeks ago when the temps dropped below freezing and the snow started falling, blanketing the birdbath in a layer of snow. Thanks for watching. You can stay updated with the birdbath and feeder visitors at my new channel, Mila Nature Time-Lapses. Remember to stay tuned for spring migration. Please subscribe, share, and like.